Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. Today in this video, we are going to integrate two software applications, Shopify and Paymo. So the use case here is, whenever a new order is created in Shopify, automatically create task in Paymo. Now let us know what these two software applications are all about. So Shopify is an e-commerce platform where you can set up your online store and sell your products, whereas Paymo is an online work and project management software. The issue here is that Shopify and Paymo don't have any integration between them, and that is why we are going to use Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect is an integration software which will help you to transfer data from Shopify to Paymo. The best part here is you don't require any knowledge of coding. So let me show you this on my screen. Okay, so here I am at Google. And now I will go to this URL section over here and I'm going to type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly, and now I will hover over this product section from here and I'm going to click on Connect. Okay, so now I am going to sign into my account. Okay, so now because I have already signed into my account, that is why I am here. You can also sign up for free and create your free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing. You can try out this integration in Pabbly Connect absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box below the video. Okay, so now I will scroll down and here at Connect, I am going to click on Access Now. Okay. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and now we are going to create a new workflow by clicking on this button over here. Okay, so now I'm going to give a name to this workflow and I'm going to name it as Shopify Integrations. Create. Okay, so now here in Choose App, first I am going to choose Shopify. Okay. Now in trigger event, according to our workflow, whenever a new order is created in Shopify will be our trigger event over here. So new order. So now you can see we have various trigger events available. You can select whichever trigger event you prefer. And if you don't get the trigger event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. Now I'm going to click on new order. Okay. So now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called trigger? Let me explain you that automation runs on the concept of triggers and actions. It is all about when something happens, do this. For example, when a sale happens, send an email. In our case, whenever a new order is created in Shopify will be a trigger event over here. So now when you come down here, you can see this term called Webhook URL. So Webhook is an essential way to get data from an external software at Pabbly's end. So this webhook helps you to build a connection between the trigger software application and Pabbly Connect. So here after choosing the app and choosing the trigger event, what we do is we copy this webhook URL from here and we go and paste it inside the trigger software application, which is Shopify over here. Okay, so now you can see the instructions are written over here. You can just follow them carefully. So now I'm going to go to my Shopify account. Okay, so this is my Shopify account over here. Now I'm going to click on the settings over here and you can see this notification. So I'm going to click on notifications. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down and here you can see webhooks. So I'm going to create a webhook over here. Okay, so event here is order creation. So I am going to click on order creation. Let us search for it. You can see order creation. Okay, format will be JSON URL. So here you have to paste the webhook URL that you got from Pabbly Connect. I'll just copy it and I am going to paste it. Webhook API version will remain same. Save webhook. Okay, so we have successfully created a webhook and we have saved it. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and here I am going to click on capture webhook response. So now it is waiting for webhook response. That means now whenever a new order will be created in Shopify, Pabbly Connect will capture the data. So now I'm going to go to my Shopify and here you can see online store. So I'm going to open it in new tab. Okay, so now I'm going to click on catalog and I am going to buy a camera. Okay, now I'll buy it. So now here contact information, I'm going to enter a contact information here. So the email is going to be 𝗪𝗆15@gmail.com. Okay, first name Emily, last name Chloe, company I'll put here TVS, address E24 10 number Market, Arera Colony, city Bhopal, state Madhya Pradesh, pin code. Okay, phone. Okay, now continue to shipping. Okay, so now I'm going to continue to payment. Okay, so now in card number I'm going to write 1. Name on card, I'll write here Bogus Gateway. I'm here doing a test card payment. Expiry date. Okay, security code. Okay, pay now. Okay, so we have successfully created an order here in Shopify. You can see we have bought Canon EOS 1500D digital SLR camera. Okay, so now let's go to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you can see Pabbly Connect has already captured the data over here. The email is here, created date, updated, okay. If you go down, you can see the amount is also here. So we have successfully finished our first step integration here. Now I'm going to save it. Okay. So now we are going to begin with our second step integration where we are going to integrate Paymo and Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to click on this plus button and we are going to add an action step over here. So now here in choose app, I am going to choose Paymo. Okay, now in action event according to our workflow, whenever a new order is created in Shopify, we want to create task in Paymo. That is why create task will be our action event over here. Now you can see we have various action events available. You can select whichever action event you want according to your choice. And if you don't get the action event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. Now I am going to click on create task because this is our action event over here. Okay, so now I'm going to click on connect with Paymo. Okay, so here under credentials, you can see create new or select existing credentials. So here you have two options. Either you can create a new credential or you can just select any existing credentials like this. So now I am going to show you how to integrate using new credentials. So under new credentials, you can see it is asking us for an API key and random string. So in order to get that, you can read the instructions. Log into your Paymo account, go to my account and create API key. So I'll go to my Paymo account. Now I'm going to go to my account over here and you can see my settings. Okay, so now here you can see API key. So I'm going to click on it. Okay, so you can see I've already created some API keys before. Now I'm going to create a new key. So I'm going to name it as Shopify order generate. Okay, so I'll copy it to clipboard and I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and here I'll paste it. So now here in random string, I'll just put any random alphabets. Okay, so now this API key and random string are going to help us to build a connection between Paymo and Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to click on save. Okay, so now here you can see we have some empty fields and we have to fill the information according to our webhook response. So we have to just map our details. First is project. So if you go back to your Paymo account and if you go to projects, so here you can see I have so many projects already created. If you want, you can just select any existing project from here. And if you want, you can also create a new project. So I'm going to create a new project over here. I'll name it as Shopify order and save project. Okay, so you can see I have created a new project called Shopify order. So I'll just refresh this once and here you can see Shopify order. We have our project over here. I'm going to select it. Okay, task list. So now under any project, there are certain task list created. So if you want, you can see when you click on tasks under Shopify order. So now here you can see under Shopify order, we have a default list. If you want, you can also add a new list. So I'm going to add a new list over here. I'll name it as orders. Okay, so I have created a new list over here. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect. I'll just refresh this once. Okay, you can see orders is over here. Okay, so now we want to create a task in Paymo under this list, that is orders, under a project Shopify order. So now task name, I am going to name it as Shopify order, and I am going to map the name of our product, this one. Okay. Financial status. Okay. So this is the task name that I have put. Now description. So here in description, I'm going to enter the customer details. So now I'll map the name. Okay. Email. Okay. Billable true, price per hour, I'll leave it. Due date. So now here you can see it is asking us for a due date, and you can see it is asking us the date in this format. But if you come here to our webhook response, I'll show you. So our date is not in a proper format. You can see the date and time both are mixed. So what we are going to do is we are going to add an action step over here, and we are going to use date or time formatter. Okay, so now in action event, format date only because we only require the date. So now here I am going to map the date which is not in a proper format, that is this one. And here you can see it wants the date in this format, year, month and date. So I am going to choose this specific format over here, year, month and date, save and send test request. Okay, so you can see we have our API response over here. So we have successfully converted the date in proper format. I'll just save it. Okay, I'll just refresh this once more. Okay. Okay, so now in due date, we are going to map the correct date that we got from our API 2, that is this one. Budget hours, I'll leave it. Users, so here you can see Pabbly Connect is the user. Okay, now I'm going to click on save and send test request. Okay, so you can see we have our API response over here. That means we have successfully finished the integration of Shopify and Paymo over here. I'll just save it once more. Okay, so now let us go back to Paymo and check if a new task is created there or not. So I'll go to Paymo. So you can see we have our task created. Shopify order Canon EOS 1500D 24.1 MP digital SLR camera. Financial status is paid over here. You can see the customer details is also here. So we have successfully finished our integration and our integration is working fine. Now I'm going to show you this process again with one more example so that you can understand how this integration takes place in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'll go back to my Shopify store and I'm again going to buy a new product. So this time let me buy a laptop. Buy it now. Okay, so email is going to be fiona15@gmail.com. First name Fiona, last name Casper. Okay, so the company is going to be TVS. Address, I'll put it as, okay, phone number, continue to shipping, continue to payment. Okay, so here you have to enter the credit card details. I am going to enter the test card details over here. Expiry date, security code. Okay, pay now. So order is being processed. Okay, so we have successfully placed an order for Fiona over here. So now we are going to go to Paymo and we are going to check if a new task is created there or not. So I'll go to Paymo. So you can see we have a new task, Shopify order HP laptop, financial status is paid, customer detail is also here. So we have successfully finished our integration. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and now I'm going to explain you what has happened in our example. Okay, So in our example, what has happened is first the information came from Shopify to Pabbly Connect. Then from Pabbly Connect, the information went to Paymo. So now every time a new order is created in Shopify, automatically new task will be created in Paymo. We use this date or time formatter to format the date. So we have successfully finished the integration of Shopify and Paymo using Pabbly Connect. You can try out this integration absolutely free. You just have to clone the template of this workflow. The link for the same is available in the description below the video. Once you clone the template, you will immediately get access to this workflow in your account.
Not just these two software applications, but you can integrate any software application using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. For more, you can also visit our website at www.pabbly.com. Thank you.